with winter upon us, we start seeing people outside clearing the yard. We see a lot of different things happening when people are out there. A couple different types of snow. Sometimes you get the really light, fluffy snow, and typically that stuff we don't see a lot of problems with. But in the Midwest, we see a lot of that really wet, heavy, rain-soaked snow. And every shovel load can be extremely heavy. So as people are lifting and trying to toss it to get it off the driveway, we see a lot of back sprains and twists type injuries. We also see the occasional slip and fall. People go out there, they overexert themselves. They don't realize how hot they're getting or how overheated they're getting inside. They can really stress their body. A lot of times people are fairly sedentary during the winter, and then they get out there and they start shoveling and they just want to get it done while they're out there and they're all layered up. And we see people come in with heart attacks and things when they've overexerted themselves, and that's very, very, not necessarily common, but it's obviously one of the more concerning type of events that can happen when you're out shoveling snow. There are different types of shovels out there on the market. Obviously this is an ergonomically designed shovel, and this kind of helps take some of the pressure off of your back. It's important when you're shoveling snow to make sure that you're using your lower extremities, your legs, and your knees to lift that snow, as opposed to bending over, and that puts a lot of torque on that back, and that's where you see a lot of those injuries. So really, the shovels are fairly well designed nowadays, and most of the ones you'll see are ergonomically designed shovels like this. But one of the things that I mentioned earlier is that you want to make sure that if it's a really wet snow, don't fill the entire shovel up. The shovel's typically fairly standard size, but if you fill that with soaking wet snow, that shovel can weigh 20, 30 pounds, and every time you heave that over your shoulder, you're putting a lot of torque on your back. Now, when it's really cold out and it's really a light, powdery snow, then you typically don't have quite as many of those concerns. So just pay attention to the actual weight of the shovel and try and keep it down below 10 pounds or so. Really listen to your body and realize that when you're out there and you're sweating profusely, or you're getting fatigued or short of breath, stop, go inside, and just take it easy for a while. If you start having really severe chest pain, shortness of breath, you need to come to the emergency department or call 911.